So working with loops, I'm gonna create a loop inside the body. So first, let's say that I have a select option. So select name, thank you, name year, and inside my select, as I was telling you before, I would need to have 113 years, from 1900 to 2013. So I'm gonna add a script, type text JavaScript, with a loop inside that is going to do that for me automatically. So just add a for loop for I equals to 1900. I'm going to start 1900. While I is smaller than 2014, right? Because I want to start 2013. Yep. Or if I want to use 2013, I can say while I is smaller or equal to. Right? It's a comparison. So while I is smaller or equal to 2013, and I'm going to go one by one, I plus plus. Document dot write. Okay, and just to explain, I'm going to write here the option tag. So option value equals to something. Inside I'm gonna have the year, close option. So basically the value will be the year, and the option inside what I'm gonna see is a year. So that would be I, right? I. So 900, 901, 1900, sorry, 1901, 1902, all the way, and the same thing here, right? If I'm gonna use this inside the document.write, I'm gonna put it between single quotes. I is a variable, so I'm gonna have to concatenate it. So that's why here I have to close single quote plus the variable plus single quote to start my string again. And the same thing here again, single quote to close my string plus the variable I plus the string again. That's why I have this syntax here. I have double quotes for the value of the option. The next single quote is to end my first single quote. So this is a string plus a variable plus another string plus a variable plus another string. I'm concatenating the values. I'm gonna split it here for you. Okay, look, if I add new lines, this is one part of the string. This is the variable I. Second part of the string, a variable I, another string. To concatenate strings together, we use the plus sign. Yes. So one string plus my variable I plus my second part of the string plus my variable I.
So basically that's just two strings on top. It's option value.
I have three strings. I have one string, I, another string, I, another string. So I have three strings. Huh? This second string is ugly. Well, if you remember an option, for example, I'm gonna write the option for 1999. Okay, option value equals. Remember what is the name of value? What is it? What type of What part of the code is it? Value? It's an attribute. So attribute equals value. Value is always between double quotes, right? Yes or no? Okay, so 1999. Then inside value, I'm going to write 1999 and close my option. That's the way it looks like in regular code, in HTML. Okay? Now, I want to put in a string. If I want to replace 1999 by I is a variable, therefore I need to start my string here and finish it right before I, so I can add a variable. For example, the string Eduardo is plus age plus years old. Right? If age is equal to 30, Eduardo is 30 years old. Right? Age is the variable. Eduardo is a string between quotes. Years old is another string between quotes. Option is going to be like Eduardo is. So I start my quote here and I finish it right before my variable, which is I. Right before the variable, which is I, plus the variable. So look, single quote plus variable. Single quote plus variable. The reason why I have a double quote here is because attribute equals value with double quotes. That's why it looks so ugly. Yeah. Okay? But don't get confused. The first double quotes are part of the string. The second quote is the end of the string. Okay? So document.write option value equals I. I'm going to start 1900. The option inside, and I close option.
Technically, the whole option is a string.
The whole option is a string, and inside I am inserting the i's, which is the value of 1900 increments plus 1. All right? So let's see now. Run, launching Firefox, all the way to 2013. All right? So if you see here, I was inserted inside the value and was also inserted inside the option. Okay? So that's how a loop works. If I have now an array, so variable colors equals a new array. And I'm going to create a bunch of squares with different colors, okay? So let's see. Colors, orange, red, blue, yellow, green. What else? Purple. Black. Okay, that's enough. So I have a bunch of colors. I have a new array with all these colors inside. And I'm going to print divisions, squares, with the background of that color. So the HTML will be a division, right? I'm going to add an inline styling, style equal width 100 pixels, height 100 pixels, float left, margin 20 pixels, and background colors, whatever color it is. Position I, correct? That would be how it is written in HTML. If I put that inside a script, so I'm going to create another script here. I put this inside a loop. So this is going to be a string. So for I equals 0, while I is smaller than colors dot length, I plus plus.
Why do you need to put after length to 0?
It's a function, if I'm not mistaken, by the way. I have to check this again. No, here is not a function. Sorry. Okay. What do you say, Dasha? Okay. So I'm going to print this according to how many colors I have. So then I, which is the variable for the color, is going to be end of the string plus colors plus string again. So I am concatenating this first part of the string plus the array colors plus the second part of the string. Nope, you cannot see it. Am I missing something here? Document.write. I'm not doing anything with it. Document.write. I love this. Yeah? I have to write it inside the document. So I have an array with all these colors, and I am just adding it to the background. The first one is orange, the second one is red, blue, yellow, so on and so forth, and it finished in black because I say do this for the length of the colors. So how many colors do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it did it 8 times, starting from position 0 all the way to position 7. Position 0, position 1, position 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? So the number of positions start at 0. The length will be the number of values inside. Okay? So the position is always equal to length minus 1.